To front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
1:41 left here in the second. The three for Mills. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's James.
Big-time improvement from Andre Drummond. He has better awareness on the defensive end. Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Pass to Brown. Here's Harris. The kick out to Brown. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. You look at James, what a contribution.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been. .107 left now here in the second. Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup. KD got 6 here in this quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Nice shot by James.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Out to the wing. Here's Drummond. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Lakers passing it around. Pass to James. Back to Westbrook. The three. And he's good on the three ball. Westbrook's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. Outside Irving. The three from Mills. Offensive rebound. Here's Drummond. And he converts the layup. Drummond's got 10 points.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And here is KD. He's got 8. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Nets have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And so he hits the technical free throw. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Just 4 to shoot. A 3 from Simmons. Out to KD. Second shot opportunity. And it's good. 2 points. KD's got 10.
From the mid-range, it's like a lay-in for KD. Easy money.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
I love this offense by Kevin Durant, doing a nice job of finding his teammates.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. And Simmons slams it in.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Pick by Griffin. Curry on the wing. And a wide open look for Irving. From outside, off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Basket good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Davis drives in. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 7.
Explosiveness of 80. Beating the defender to the spot. Able to convert off contact.
And he drives in. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Lakers making a switch here. And that one falls for Irving.
One of the game's more interesting personalities. Kyrie Irving wants to win at all costs.
And Griffin sends it back. Pass to Irving. Irving double team. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Lets it go from 11. No good from Irving.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Took him no time at all on that one.
The catch and shoot game, something you want to be able to do at this level. Johnson's been putting in the work.
And he lays it straight in. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
The kick out to Irving. Three-pointer. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
KD with it. 12 points for him.
Yes. That's just not fair. KD leaving him nailed to the floor.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
And here's Mills for three. For the lead. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
Pass to Horton Tucker. A miss that time. Would have put him up. So it's Brooklyn now. Now here's Mills. Shot from the wing. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Pulls up. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn trailing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now this summer, a new contract for Andre Drummond after being bought out last season by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
It's nice to get a fresh start. I think he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, eager to prove his doubters wrong.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Howard can't hit. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Back to KD. He takes it in. Monk grabs the board. And here's Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Monk, no one around him. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Lakers lead by 1. And we're coming back in just... And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Now here's James. Johnson outside. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Over to the left wing. Back to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. Westbrook's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Irving looking for an opening. Timeout called, the Nets. So both teams making some changes here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Durant deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. And here's Mills from the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Here's Reeves. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And it's a 7-point Laker lead.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
And they double up James. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And it's Davis missing. Pass to Drummond. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers. But since the break, he's been a disaster.
Now Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Here's Reeves. Now here's Westbrook. From deep three-point range, Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
It's the kind of shot that gives hero ball a bad name and causes your coach to consider another line of work.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And they double up Davis. Pass to Reeves.
And they may want to work on getting more high percentage shots. They have the lead, but the three-point shots haven't been falling for them like they were in the first half.
Back to KD. And again, it's the Nets missing. Los Angeles leading by 7. In the corner, it's James. And they double up James. Back to Johnson. Lakers working the ball around now. Westbrook with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 9.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Irving for 3.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Reeves gets the bucket.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Count that bucket. 15 points for Drummond.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
Nets trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Mills. Simmons with it. He's guarded by Johnson. And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. Johnson outside. Out to the right wing. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. In transition, here come the Nets. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. James. Good D by Drummond. Back to KD. Pass to Simmons. And Davis sends it back. And they get it back. And that one's good. Drummond. Los Angeles leading by 8. Now Davis. And here's James outside. Here's Reeves. On deep. And Simmons with the rebound. Outside Irving. Pass to Drummond. Outside Durant. And James picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 1:04 left in the game. Lets the 3 fly. Westbrook pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
James, no good. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Down by 12. And Durant launches from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the Conference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. Welcome to Brooklyn, New York. The Nets playing host at Barclays Center as they look for a win at home. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. And it's Wiggins missing. Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the rim to me, Kevin. He gets to layup attempts when shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes a lot of shots.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Drummond the screen. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one goes long.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
A three from Simmons. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fantastic awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding open teammates.
Pass to Mills. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's sent back by Drummond. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the oldest tricks in the book from Wiggins, the pump fake, and it still works.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Out left to the wing. And here's Mills from the arc. And Drummond throws it down.
An elite offensive rebounder. Drummond judges shots, trajectories, and angles so well. I mean, just great hustle.
And he recovers it. Mills with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. A nice shot by Irving.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And it's sent back by KD.
Good reflexes right there from the back. Able to get ahead of the shot, knock it away.
And the Warriors off to a slow start here. It's a 5-point game. Wiggins. It's sent back down by Simmons.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
He gets that one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Outside Curry. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in.
This is what you get from Steph. I mean, he can put the ball on the floor and create his own shot from just about anywhere.
KD on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Another in the long line of big men who can drain the three. That makes him a very tough cover.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebounded by the Nets. On the wing, Irving. Back to Drummond. To the middle. Pass to Mills. Thompson comes with the double team. Green with the block.
And what Green lacks in height, he makes up for in heart. He's such an outstanding shot blocker.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Now here's Curry. He has 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 7 points.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Outside Durant. And here's Simmons for 3. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Curry driving inside. The shot's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Irving has some of the best handles in the game. I mean, he has the rock on the string, so how can you contain him when he has handles like that?
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Steve Nash.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Thank you, David. Over in the corner, Brown. And the Nets miss again. Here's Looney. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Even with no one on you, it's hard to shoot off balance like that. Sometimes you just got to go straight up with it.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Aldridge. Nets passing it around. And stolen by Bielitsa. To the inside. Kerr makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Irving attacking. And it's good for 2. Irving's got 6.
Tremendous adjustment in there. They're hard to stay focused on the hoop when you got to do that.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
You know, Chris, I remember back in the day, and at one point in the Western Conference, they had they had Tim Duncan, they had Kevin Garnett, all Hall of Famers, all so great to watch.
Yeah, we had some battles. And you can't forget about guys like Dirk Nowitzki. You had to play 2 ways then. If you were a 4, you were a 5. So David Robinson, Karl Malone, Shaq. Yeah, that was all in a week's work.
Here's Irving. Following the basket by Otto Porter. Down low. And then Durant with the jam.
That's a clever pass right there. He got the ball to the guy with the better look. Smart.
And the basket by Curry.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that.
Irving for 3. Stolen by Durant. Poked loose. It's taken away by Payton. Goes up. It's Drummond with the rebound. Nets leading by 3. KD drives in. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in the hurry.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And there's the drive.
And every step of Durant on the drive covers so much ground. You know he's looking to finish that play with the dunk.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Both free throws good from Poole.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And that one's good by Porter.
You better wrap Porter up on these type of shots. When you don't, he fends off the contact well and finishes the stop.
Back to Mills. From deep. And that one is off. And Golden State will come the other way. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Porter. Porter double team. And stolen by Harris. Here's Claxton. Now Kevin Durant. He's covered by Thompson. Unloads from 9. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Driving to the basket. Mills looking it over. Shoots over Poole. And he stays with it. Outside, KD. Another shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Otto Porter Jr.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
From deep, Green. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
I mean, so many things Green does well. Helps tie the team together, especially on defense.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Brown outside. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. From deep, Iguodala. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And, of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Shot clock at 5. And it's Aldridge missing. Here's Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And buckets like this get Green going. Stand up, Saginaw. He loves finishing right on the physical defense.
Inside. Back to Aldridge. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Thompson. Here's Green. Guarded by Harris. Wiggins outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Hate to say it. He's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
Outside Curry. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Over Thompson. Aldridge can't get that one to fall. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's stolen by Brown. Griffin looking it over. Pass to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Nets lead by 8.
This is what you get from Griffin. Very willing to give it up to his open teammates.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Irving with the ball. He's got 6. To the left side wing. And here's Mills for 3. Sinks the triple. Mills has got his team on the board first here in the second half for Brooklyn. Top of the key. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Simmons is running. Pass to Durant. Back to Simmons. And on the way from Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors trail by 11. Thompson in the corner. For 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Whenever it leaves Clay's hands, you always feel like it's going in. He's that good.
And on the way from Irving for 3. No good on the shot. And Golden State will come the other way. Thompson, high post. Golden State moving it around. Here's Poole. Out to Thompson. Durant with the steal. Drummond with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Simmons' shot is good. And the Nets lead by 10.
Oh, man, fantastic awareness from the big man. Drummond has an impressive understanding for when his guys have clean looks.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. The 3 from Mills. And it's Curry with the rebound.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Think back to that trade sending Andrew Wiggins to Golden State. I think it was great for his career. A change of scenery was needed for Andrew at that point of his career.
And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3. Tremendous feed from Lewis. He's not thinking about himself. He's scanning the floor, looking to create for his teammates.
Pass to Mills. And it's off from three-point range. A 3-ball. And it's Looney with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, the vertical Simmons has is unreal. He relishes rising up to jam it down.
That one goes. Count it. Wiggins has got 4 this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Brown. Left side, Irving. Six to shoot. A nice shot by Griffin. And the Nets lead by 6.
Look at that. Griffin is such an incredible talent. He made a living off finding ways to score through contact.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Curry wide open. Another three for Golden State.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches Steph's hands,
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Back to Bjelica. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
now that's team basketball. Bjelica doing a nice job getting the ball to the other man.
There's Brown with the three. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
A really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Curry outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Irving. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Curry. The Warriors pull it in. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And on the way from Irving for three. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Curry gets the bucket.
Come on, look at that highlight reel dribble move. Curry's so good at changing speed and direction.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And that one drops. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
For the tie, that shot is off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Brooklyn ahead. They lead by 3. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Warriors trail by 3. Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Curry, good.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is when he gets to his spots, but he's capitalizing.
Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Pass to Drummond. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Go-to option on offense. Give Drummond a rock. He'll find a way to score.
Here's Wiggins. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's Curry. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And it's Wiggins missing.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss.
And Stephen Curry with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. So both teams changing it up here. And Durant, here we go. Here's Drummond. Green with the block. And he's able to get it back. Back to KD. Clock at 4. And another shot. With 1 on the clock. Drummond. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. And Curry, here we go. No good from the low block. Simmons with it. Kuminga picks him up. Irving surveying the floor. High post try. That's short off the rim.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Basket is good. The assist from Harris. That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steals to prove it.
Curry's shot is off. Irving double team. KD on the wing. Back to Irving. Takes it inside. Green with the block. And he gets it back.
You gotta love how Irving slashes to the basket. So quick, so elusive, making the D hit him.
Free throw, good, Irving. Both free throws, good from Kyrie Irving. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Curry. Count it from 12. Curry's got 24.
Oh, the pure jumper of Steph on display. Man, that's art in motion.
Outside Irving. Pass to Drummond. Down low. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 9. Golden State moving the ball around. And it's Wiggins missing.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Irving attacking. .152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry outside. That one's not going to go. The Nets go the other way with it. Durant inside. And the shot goes in. Durant's got the lead up to 11 now for Brooklyn.
It doesn't take much for Durant to catch fire. Once he gets a few to fall, he's feeling it.
Here's Poole. 1:22 left to play here in the fourth. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry can't get it to go.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Now here's Durant. It's deflected to the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Was that violent pinball style? Draymond draws a high number of fouls inside.
No good on the free throw. The Warriors making a switch here. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them to within 10.
They'll take it even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Brooklyn.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Kyrie Irving.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
Pass to Drummond. Now Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they